Hey guys, sitting here in my office. It's lunchtime and I'm hungry. So recently I've been getting into watching guys do MRE reviews. So I bought a few of them for myself and that's today's lunch. I've got 3 different MREs that I bought, and I'm going to do 3 different videos with these, but today I'm just going to eat one for lunch. So I figured I would do a video just opening it up, preparing the thing, and kind of giving you guys a little taste test of how I think the stuff tastes that's in it. So today's menu is chili with beans, if you can see that right there. This was, I'm not going to go into all this stuff, but it's a US MRE. They have date codes on the bottom. If you can see it, I'm not sure if you can, but it's a 7306. So this was made or packaged on the 306th day of 2017. So towards the end of 2017 by MRE Packaging. So from what I've seen on some of these, I think the packages inside here are also going to be wrapped again. We'll open it and see though. It has a peelable seal, which I've seen some people have problems with. So I'm going to give it a shot, and if I can't get it open, I'll just get my knife out. It is quite tight, which I would expect for something that's, oh, there we go, not too bad. For something that's supposed to be shelf stable for 3 to 5 years, I would expect the seal to be pretty tight. So, like I thought, everything inside is wrapped in a second bag, which is kind of neat. So real quick, I'll open this and just see what all's in here, and then we'll start preparing some of this because I'm hungry. So first is the chili with beans in that pack right there. And then we have a little cardboard sleeve to heat this up in with the flameless ration heater that's in here. It also has nutrition information and all that if you're interested in that. Ooh, I was hoping I would get some of these. Cheese-filled crackers, pepperoni pizza flavor. These are basically pizza flavored combos, and I love combos. So that's awesome. There is an accessory pack that I'll look at a little more in detail when I switch camera views. There is, I'm not sure if you can read it or not, but it's cornbread to go with the chili. It's trans fat-free cornbread. Okay. May heat that up. I don't know. Let's see. Beverage base powder orange. So it's just like an orange sports drink type thing, I think. Oh, cheese spread. Can't go wrong with squeezed cheese. And of course, I've seen crackers in most of these. These are vegetable crackers. Interesting. I have not seen vegetable crackers. Very interesting. I have MRE spoon, which I've seen a lot of, and that's the first one I've ever had. This is a hot beverage bag, which I probably will not use because I do have some cups here. And the flameless ration heater, which just by the looks of this heating element, this appears to be one of the newer ones I've seen people do. So if you've never seen these before, to use it, you basically rip off this top little section, and there is a line down here. This heating packet in here, once you put water in it, there's a chemical reaction that causes heat. So you rip off this top part, you put in what you want to heat in this bag, or you can put the bag in your sleeve here and put what you want to heat in beside the bag to get that heat around it. And just put a little bit of water in there. It's not much. You want to put it between these lines and get this thing saturated with water, and it will heat up like crazy. I'll show you that in a minute. So that's everything that's in it. let's start heating up some food. Like I said before, I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. Here's the pile of everything. I'm going to set the ration heater and the, where did it go? The chili over to the side. Let's figure out what I'm going to heat and not heat. I'm not going to heat the cheese spread. The cornbread, maybe. Those I'm not. That's a drink. Crackers I'm not. Spoon can go over there. Let's look through this accessory pack real quick, because I did say we would go through that. Drink can go over there. One of the things I'm actually a little excited about, there's some salt, is the coffee that usually comes in these. Sugar. Not a huge fan of creamer, of instant coffee. 2 pieces of gum there. But I've seen so many guys trying this coffee. This is coffee instant type 3. I don't know exactly what type 3 is. I don't know what the flavor is, but they say it's good, or maybe they're just being funny. But I've been very interested to try it. This is actually toilet paper right here, and a book of matches, which we have no use for right here, but you can imagine if you're out in the field, you might need to start a fire for some reason or not. So let's see, we're going to do the coffee. I'm probably not going to add the creamer. I'm probably not going to use the salt or the sugar. And the gum I will save for after my meal. I'm a big fan of just black coffee, so that's how I'm going to drink my coffee. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get this sleeve, and I've already folded the bottoms in. So you can leave it unfolded, and I probably will unfold it once I get everything in here. But I'm doing that just so I can make sure I got enough room, because I am going to try to warm up that cornbread a little as well. Just because, you know, nice warm. It'll probably make it a little softer and everything too. So first thing is I'm just going to go through this chili and just kind of squeeze it and mix it a little bit. And then I'm going to get my ration heater and just tear off. There's a little tear notch right here at the top. If I can get it to tear. Just tear off that top little bit, just so you can get it open, because you're going to need all this extra to fold over so all your steam doesn't get out. Okay, so I'm going to put my chili in my ration heater, and I'm going to put the cornbread on the outside of the ration heater, because my thinking is the cornbread being on the outside might not get warmed up as much. I don't want to, there we go. Don't want to bend the heating element too much, or fold it. So then I want to pull everything up above that line, so I don't have anything down here. So I'm not going to risk overfilling it with water. So then I take my water I have right here, and I'm just going to pour, hopefully not spill it all over the place. I'm going to pour just a little bit in this thing. Let's see, and I'm spilling it. Okay. So that's right between the lines. Right there. Okay. So now we're going to shake this down in there. I'm going to take this ration heater thing and fold the top over a little bit. Shove it down in this sleeve before it gets fully activated. And then on this other side, it's kind of a close-up shot here, so shove that cornbread in there, just like that. So then, let's fold this down like this, and this is when I'll undo the bottom part and kind of shove it down in there a little bit more. And then I'm going to take it and just get that water all around that heating element. Then I'll just grab this little pocket dictionary, prop it up just a little bit, stick it right back here, and let it start doing its magic. While that's hopefully going to start heating up soon, we should start seeing some steam come out of it not too much longer. I'm going to mix up this orange drink, which very simple. You just pour the powder in a cup, pour some water in it. So Undo that. Oh, I hear it. It's starting to heat up. So pour our orange drink powder. And it looks very orange in there. And I'm not paying attention to how much water any of this requires. I'm just doing it. So we're just going to put that much water in it. And it looks a little bubbly, a little effervescent. And it kind of smells, I don't know, it kind of smells to me a little bit like a sun-kissed. Y'all can't see it, but my ration heater is trying to come open. So, let's stir this up. It's not dissolving in there as well as I would like it to. See all that grit in the bottom? It's possible I may not have put enough water in here, but I'm just going to keep stirring it. Ooh, it's on the back of the spoon. Come off. That is not... You want that to dissolve in there, not stick on the back of the spoon. Oh well, we'll stop there. Okay, well, we're still waiting for that to heat up. We've got the orange drink made. I'm going to try a couple of these other things. The easiest thing to try are these cheese-filled crackers, pepperoni, pizza flavor. Like I said, these are basically just combos. If you had the pretzel-filled combos, that's pretty much exactly what these are. See, it's just a combo. So let me try one of these. That is exactly a pretzel-filled combo. And that's been in this pack for about 3 years now. Tastes like you just got them from the convenience store. Those are pretty good. And let's go with these crackers. And you can tell, if you look close at these, you see how tightly vacuum sealed they are. You can also see they were made on the 269th day of 2017. That's that code right there. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this since the microphone is on me, but sometimes when they open these you can hear a little hiss because of that vacuum seal. Oh, it kind of popped. That was weird. So not only was there a little bit of hiss, there was a little pop to it. So let's see if we can get this out without breaking them too badly. There we go. Look at that. They look like, you know, sort of whole grain crackers. So let's set one down. I'm going to break it. And, okay, I'm going to break it like that, because that's how it wants to be broken. Here's a small piece. I can just try that and see. Those are actually pretty darn good. So then I'm going to save some of this for my chili, I think. It's pretty hard, so let's give it a little mix. Try to get loosened up a little bit. So I'm going to save some of this for my chili and maybe some of the cracker too, because I do like to have a little crunch in my chili at times. But I am going to try some of this on a small piece of cracker, because I do want to try it all on its own, all that good stuff. So here we go. Squeezed cheese on a cracker. Not bad. Straight up cheese whiz right there. So a good processed lunch of cheese whiz, vegetable crackers, chili, orange drink, and we'll do the coffee last. I've got a kettle over there with some hot water ready for my coffee. It's been at least 10, maybe 15 minutes or so. This thing really hasn't started steaming, but it is warm. So I'm gonna call it done. I mean, I'm not crazy about extremely hot food anyway, So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'll leave the chili in there. I'm gonna pull this cornbread out. The cornbread actually feels really, really warm. So I'm guessing that it did work well. So this is Sterling Food Cornbread TFF, which stands for trans fat free. So let's peel this off. We'll take a look at it. It looks like a decent slice of cornbread in there. Some of it stuck to the package there. Look at that taste. Ooh, that tastes like Jiffy. That tastes like, it tastes straight up like Jiffy cornbread. So, if you don't like sugar in your cornbread, we'll pull that oxygen absorber out of there. Throw it away. So yeah, this is like Jiffy. And it is very crumbly. Yeah, that'll actually be good to crumble up in some chili. I like it. So there's the cornbread. We'll get this chili out of here and hopefully not burn myself. Because if that cornbread bag warmed up that much, I imagine this chili to be quite hot. Alright, that does, yeah, the bottom of it's not that hot, but I bet we can mix it all together. Yeah, the top of it's really hot. Okay. Ouch, ouch. Let's set that over to the side. Get that down. Alright. So we'll pull this top off. And they do these long ways like this. So when you're eating it out in the field, you can just open it up like that. And that to me looks like chili. So let's see, let's get the spoon here. Give it a little mix. And I'm not a huge fan of beans. Beans, a lot of times, aren't a huge fan of me. And I do see quite a few in there, but it's not too bad. This actually smells really good. Too bad you guys can't smell it. So I'm going to take a little bite here and see how this tastes. It's got a little heat to it. It's actually really good. If we were out camping and I had this as my meal, I'd be quite happy with it. So now, try a couple different things. We'll put just a little bit of the cornbread in there. Before this is over, I'm probably gonna put all that cornbread in there. And get a bite of chili with some cornbread. Oh man, yeah, that's good. Shredded cheese would make this so much better, but I don't know that you're going to get a shelf-stable shredded cheese. So now we'll put a piece of cracker in there. This is going to give a little bit of crunch. That cornbread will just soak it all up. But this right here, oh yeah. I could see myself just taking the cornbread and the crackers and the squeezed cheese and just putting it all in this pouch and eating it all together. I'm the type of guy that would do something like that. As a matter of fact, why don't we try that? We'll put some cracker. Go back and get some cornbread. Crumble that up in there. I'm having to work around my camera here. So this is fun. And then I'm not too sure about putting squeezed cheese in chili. Like I said, I would go for some shredded cheddar, but it's what we have. So I'll take this, get a bite with a little bit of all of it in there, and give that a try. That actually works. It actually works quite well. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna be eating the rest of this now. So I really wasn't expecting this to be bad, but I really wasn't expecting it to be this good either. So I was telling y'all I would take the cornbread and the crackers and the squeezed cheese, and maybe I'm not gonna do the combos, but I would consider it, and just put it all in here and mix it up and eat it, and that's what I'm about to do. So here we go. So we're gonna grab this cornbread, a few crumbs on the table, and I'm just gonna take it and dump this entire piece of cornbread. See it sticking out? That entire piece of Jiffy in here. And just break that thing up. I don't know if heating the cornbread really did that much for it, because it is very crumbly. I thought it would make it softer, and it may have, but it's still very crumbly. So now, let's see if you can see all that cornbread mixed in there. So now, take all the cracker and just crumble it up in there. And these vegetable crackers, they're not saltines at all. They have a completely different flavor. It's like I can't place the exact cracker, but it's like one of the specialty crackers that you get over in the cheese section in the grocery store. And they're crunchy, but they have just a slight bit of, not chewiness, but almost staleness. Probably about 3 or 4 more years, these would start getting a little stale. But they work. They do not want to turn into smaller pieces as well as I would like them to. There we go. Now that cornbread has soaked up like all the liquid in the chili. So then, top it off with the rest of the squeezed cheese. Which, like I said, I wasn't sure how it was going to work, because I love cheese on my chili. I love shredded cheddar cheese on my chili. And I like squeezed cheese, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But this actually works. So if I can get all of this out of this pack, I'm going to put it all in here. I'm not sure if this is how guys in the military would eat this MRE, but this is exactly how I would eat it. Just crumble up that cornbread, put those crackers in there, squeeze all that cheese in there. Let me give you one more look at this. All that cheese and crackers and everything in there. To some people, it looks like a big thing of slop. If you've ever seen me eat a scrambled dog, you'd know I'm completely fine with this. So, get a bite with some of that cracker and cheese and all that in there. And it may not look that appetizing, but oh buddy. I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to make some coffee. That was good. For a 3-year-old meal, that right there, that'd do the job. I did realize that this ration apparently did not come with a dessert, which is fine with me. Unless that sweet cornbread was supposed to be dessert. But, it's okay. I got combos. And I'm probably going to save the rest of these for a little bit later. But, it's all good. Even this orange drink, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not Fanta or Sunkist, but it does quench my thirst, and it does have a little bit of graininess to it once you get to the bottom. It almost does have that little Alka-Seltzer taste, even though it's not effervescent. All right, for the last part that I'm quite excited about, even though I'm not a huge fan of instant coffee, is this coffee instant type 3. I am There's the package if you want to look at it. It's freeze dried. It says to use 6 ounces of water. This cup that I have is more like a 12 ounce. I don't know. It's a big cup. It holds a lot more than it looks like. So I'm probably going to put more than 6 ounces of water in this, but it'll be okay. That's the coffee in there. If we can get a shot of that, you guys can see. Freeze-dried coffee. It just looks like instant coffee to me. Now it does have a interesting aroma. I can't quite place that. I don't know. We'll dump it in there. Y'all might hear that a lot from me. I can't quite place that. So we'll get some hot water here. And we'll add, let's see, I'll fill it up about halfway instead of all the way. There we go. Since my spoon was still a little dirty from that chili, I got another stirring utensil, plastic knife. All right, that feels like it's good and mixed up. And I may end up actually adding the creamer to this, because I haven't had a cup of coffee with creamer in it in quite a while. Let me give this a quick taste. It's going to be hot, so I got to be careful. Okay, that's very hot. I can't even get myself to taste it yet. It kind of smells like hotel coffee, like when you're down at the continental breakfast at a hotel and they have that cheap coffee there. That's kind of what it smells like to me. Got a little sip there. Kind of tastes like that too. I mean, it's not bad. I would drink it. I would drink it again. It's not wouldn't be my top choice, but if it's what I have, I wouldn't turn it down. Okay. I usually don't, like I said, I usually don't add creamer to my coffee, but I'm going to do it this one time. It's right up there at the top too, so I'm going to hold it over. I'm going to put all this in here. Now, one thing I will not add to my coffee is sugar. I don't put sugar in my coffee. Used to always drink it with sugar. Now occasionally creamer. Let's give this a taste. It does help a little bit. So there you go, guys. I really enjoyed this ration, and I'm looking forward to trying the 2 other ones I got. They're going to be a little bit different from this, but I'm looking forward to trying those out. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. It's coffee.